YouTube land, what's up? It's your girl Makar from Cougar's Closet. How y'all doing tonight? So listen, a while back, well, let me go ahead and tell you where I'm on. I'm on nowdecatur.com. And this is temporary restraining order against Illinois gun magazine ban being considered in Macon County. Let me read this again. Temporary restraining order against Illinois gun magazine ban being considered in Macon County. And so I wanted to do this, right, because I had did a video a while back and I was talking about, make sure the gun laws, because they get updated all the time, and people don't know, that they doing something illegal, keeping one in the chamber, or keeping it in the front seat, or whatever. These laws always change. You can't shoot a person while they walking out the door, and they had to be so many feet in front of your house, and folks gonna drag them in the house and clump them upside dead and shoot them dead and put them in the pan and put apple in their mouth and barbecue sauce and onions and gravy. And listen, you know where I'm going with this. So I don't know if this has it. Like, I just know people have different type of guns. And I know some are, legal and some are banned, but I'm pretty sure like some sawed-offs or whatever, like what's that, veteran or, soldier, whatever, these type of rifles and guns, I know some of them are banned. So I want to do this for these gun holders, right? Just to, stay abreast. You never know who might need this. And plus, I wanted to do this, right, because there are a lot of females now that's holding. Baby, they got the weaponry. Listen, so this might have been like a couple of years ago. I was sitting down or laying down or something. And this when they was doing this trend where all these women were getting their gun licenses, they were doing these gun pictures. And they were doing them for a while, when I was going on here, I was seeing different women from different states and stuff like that, and different places of the world, and black women's. And then I saw some women on Facebook that's in my city that had this big weaponry. Oh, beautiful pieces. And it was on Facebook, and they had all came together, and baby, some of them women was laying there, sitting there with their piece laid across they daggum, they lap, baby. They piece went from one end to their friend body to the other friend body. I saw one on the end, baby. She was standing one, she was holding one that was bigger than her. Like these women is toting two now. So I was like, baby, I sat up like, baby, let me get a good look at you. Make sure I don't get smart with you. But, baby, I'm opening up all doors now for you. Shoot. I'm quick to tell you to break it outside, honey. We ain't breaking it nowhere. I'm getting in my car and pull off or I'll be ambushed. So, I wanted to do this because, like I said, I don't know what type of guns people have, or maybe if I'm helping somebody and giving them a heads up or something. I don't know what I'm doing here, but we're going to do something. So I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm just going to read enough for you to get the picture. February 6, 2023, another temporary restraining order halting enforcement of Illinois guns and magazine ban could be coming soon. On January 10th, Gov. Pritzker, I didn't say it, but people do, enacted a ban on selling and possessing more than 170 semi-automatic firearms and magazines of more than 10 rounds for rifles and 15 rounds for handguns. There also a registration required by January the 1st, 2024 for owners of grandfathered guns bought and owned before the law went into effect. 10 days after the new law was enacted, an Effingham County judge issued a temporary restraining order against enforcement of new law, but it was put in place just before the 866 plaintiffs. The state appealed, and the appeal court upheld the TRO Wednesday, Thursday, and White County judge issued a TRO against the state barring it from enforcing the law on nearly 1,700 additional plaintiffs. Friday, a judge heard of challenge to the law filed here in Macon County by State Rep Dan Calkins and others. It says read full story. Let's see. The question up to Macon County judges whether to issue a restraining order that covers the named plaintiffs or worldwide state. During the hearing Friday afternoon, attorney Stocks argued there is a patchwork of confusion already in the state of Illinois. Over 75% of the sheriffs say they won't enforce it, Stocks said. You have the county court saying that they find it unconstitutional. You have the 5th District Appellate Court opinion declaring it unconstitutional on equal protection grounds. We have chaos. The equal protection claim is related to a carve-out in the law exempting those in law enforcement and security industry, including retirees. Stocks argued the restraining order to be for the entire state. Representing the state as defendant's attorney Darren Kinhead acknowledged the appeal court upholding a temporary restraining order against the enforcement effects and ruling in the Macon County Court. But he argued against expanding the other statewide, as the authority for you to do it simply doesn't exist, Kinhead told the judge. Oh, I ain't got that much more to go. I was out of breath. Kinhead argued that even granting a TRO to the association name in the Macon County case's law-abiding gun owners of Macon County would be problematic. As those names aren't known, Stocks said those names have been put on the record. So, I don't know what I just did, but I know I updated because I have did a video about making sure you keep up with your gun laws or whatever. So if that helped anybody, cool. I'm sure it did. Whatever. Cougars called it. Mwah.